What's going on, YouTube? Thomas out here. Earlier, I got a chance to check out the little romantic drama film from Amazon Films titled Life Itself, which is directed by Dan Fogelman, who of course created the hit NBC show This Is Us. And he also directed this really good Al Pacino movie a couple years back called Danny Collins. You guys should gotta check out Danny Collins. Like Dan Fogelman did a great job with that movie. Anyway, so he had like a follow up to Dan Collins, which is called Life Itself, which is out now. This movie was actually not that bad as critics are calling it. I mean, I know it has like a 12 or 13% on Rotten Tomatoes, so not everyone's really digging the movie. Like I said, it was pretty decent. I mean, there was a few confusing parts, they do not really do a good job of telling what these stories take place. I mean, yeah, I found that a little confusing, and it was like, and this movie has a habit of people getting hit by buses. I mean, really, guys, getting hit by come on, man. I mean, of course, it takes place in New York City, so you have a 50-50 chance at that actually happening. But still, I mean, this might get a little spoiled territory and all, but the film begins with Oscar Isaacs at a therapist's office, played by Annette Bening, and he's telling her stories about how him and his wife met and all that. Because his wife, played by Olivia Wilde, who was also like in the movie, she was pregnant. So Olivia Wilde's character, spoiler, she pretty much got hit by a bus while she was also pregnant, but the baby survived, thankfully. And also, there's like a scene where Oscar Isaac's character pretty much commits suicide. So there's like a different, like another story that features a like a grown up, daughter of Oscar Isaac and Olivia Wilde's characters, and the grown up daughter is played by Olivia Cook, who was recently seen in Ready Player One. So we got her story as well. Then we got like another story that features this the Spanish character who pretty much saw Olivia Wilde's character getting hit by a bus, so that was kind of traumatizing for him. And I really want to get into so much details because this is actually an easy movie to spoil, so I don't want to like spoil too much of it. But I gotta say, the stories was pretty decent. Oscar Isaac gave a really good performance in his parts. I mean, it's Oscar Isaac; he's always the best. Olivia Wilde was also pretty decent, and also I really love the beginning with Sam Jackson. I mean, it was pretty funny seeing Sam Jackson in this movie because this movie should not even be a comedy, but there are actually funny parts in the movie, especially the Sam Jackson saying that. His scenes alone pretty much cracked me up. The film also has like other casting in this includes Antonio Banderas. I love Antonio Banderas. He's awesome. Manny Patinkin's in this. Gene Smart. Um, Let me remember who else is in this. To be honest, this has like a huge cast. I can't remember them all off of my head. Let's see. This actress named Lala Casa is in this. She's actually a really good actress. I think she should be in more stuff down the line. Eli Roth's girl Lorenza Izzo is also in this. Yeah, the cast is pretty solid. And like I said, the confusing part is the timelines. Like you can't tell like some of the stories take place in the 80s or whatever because they don't even have like the year. Like you know how sometimes in period movies or whatever they'll have like the year on the screen and all. They don't really tell you that. I found that a little odd. You know. And there's like a really cute like love story starts with Olivia Cook and this Spanish actor in the movie named Alex Monar. Who there's a like a like I said, his character actually witnesses Olivia Wilde's character getting hit by the bus when he was a young boy. So that of course traumatizes him and there's like a love story source with him and Cook. I thought the love story was pretty decent. I mean, they didn't like go. They didn't really talk too much about in this, but anyway. But like I said, I will say is a little draggy at times, but I found that should be pretty. Besides the draggy and all that, I found that should be pretty cute and charming. It was also really sad at times. Yeah, again, this is from the same guy who brought us This Is Us, so of course there's gonna be sad stuff in this. This actually has like a This Is Us feel to it. I mean, I don't really watch a whole lot of This Is Us as most people do. I know lots of people love that show. I actually kind of dug. I kind of like the show a little bit. I'm not like the biggest This Is Us fan, but I've seen episodes here and there, and I kind of like what I saw. But yeah, this movie seriously felt like This Is Us. If you would be mistaken if you thought that this was a This Is Us spin-off movie for the big screen, you will literally be forgiven for that. Makes me surprised that none of the This Is Us cast members are in this. Anyway, and the film also takes place in New York City, and maybe it's because I'm from New York and all, but I'm kind of a sucker for romance movies that takes place in either New York City or LA. Something about those type of romance movies always speak like always like and all. I mean, whether you're talking about Breakfast at Tiffany's or Pretty Woman or anything like that, romance movies that takes place in either New York City or Los Angeles are pretty cool. As a matter of fact. Anyway, yeah, it was also cool seeing Annette Bening as Oscar Isaac's therapist. She was really cool and good in her parts. Like the Oscar Isaac scene towards the beginning. I mean, this movie's really hot, like really sad now, so you shouldn't really be laughing at a movie like this. But there's a few scenes that has Oscar Isaac in it. They actually kind of cracked me up below. I mean, he played that part really well, and I really like the chemistry between him and Olivia Cook. Like the chemistries with other characters in this was all pretty good, yeah. But yeah, I'll say definitely give Life Itself a shot. I think you'll probably enjoy it. Anyway, let me leave it to you guys. Did you have a chance to check out Life Itself? If so, what did you think of the movie? Leave your comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This here is Thomas L. signing off.